Good morning, everyone. It's the 21st of September. It's Saturday morning, 2024. Well, I've entitled this message this morning, Consider the Lilies. Have you ever met someone who was worried about everything and everything had to be just perfect? My mom used to brag about her older sister being so clean that you could eat off the garage floor. Whenever they put my parents' house on the market, they put in the MLS sheet, Mrs. Clean lives here. Some people are so preoccupied with this life. You know, I was accused one time that I was so heavenly minded I was no earthly good. Some people are so earthly minded they're no heavenly good. They're so concerned about the house they live in, the car they drive, the money they make, the investments they have, the college they attend, their social status, you know, that they're kind of out of balance, aren't they? I'm not saying that a person's just supposed to sit on their thumbs and just let everything go to pot, so to speak, but we have to have a balance in our lives. Christ himself says, "Why take ye thought for raiment? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, neither do they spin." We're supposed to have a balanced life, not remember the example of Mary and Martha and how that Christ said she thinks about the things of this earth, basically. All the keeping the house up and everything. But he says, she sat under Christ's feet. Two different sisters, two different priorities. Luke 12:27, Consider the lilies, how they grow, they toil not, they spin not, and yet I say unto you that Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Solomon spent a lot of time on these earthly things, building his house and building the house for his Pharaoh's wife, Pharaoh's daughter, who he married as his wife. You know, if you go out I live out here in the Ozarks, and we get a lot of wildflowers growing. And sometimes when I take a walk, I'm amazed at how many different kinds of wildflowers that God puts out in the fields. Well, I think the key is having balance. Now, we're told that if one provides not for his own household, he's worse than an infidel. But that doesn't mean we have to provide a mansion. That doesn't mean we have to strive all of our life for money. The love of money is the root of all evil, we're told. Christ didn't have a place to lay his head. And he came to this earth from the ivory palaces of glory. And so I think the key is that we should have a balance. You know, keeping our priorities straight, keeping the right perspective. So when we're financially struggling, not to get all bent out of shape about it. Consider the lilies of the field. Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Why did Christ tell the disciples when he sent them out, take no scrip for your purse? Okay. In other words, there is value in not worrying about the trivial things of this life. And if we believe that God is sovereign, and we believe he is our shepherd, will not he provide for us? If he provides for the beasts of the field, will he not provide for us? If he sees the sparrow when it falls, are we not more valuable than any sparrow? His eye is on the sparrow, so I know he watches me, right? Sometimes we can be so covetous of other people's things and what other people have, and we get our eyes off the prize. The prize is Christ. We seek things that are above, not things on this world. This world is not our home. We're just a passing through. Our treasures are laid up somewhere beyond the blue. The angels will beckon me through heaven's open door. I don't feel at home in this world anymore. So that's what's on my mind this morning. Consider the lilies, how they grow, they toil not, they spin not. And yet I say unto you that Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. May the good Lord be with you today in a special way is my prayer. God bless.